Sure, all right. So one more time, congratulations. Anna, should I, she's gone. Should I proceed? All good?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can start.
All right, so welcome, students. Clap for all of you. Congratulations. All right, so finally you made it. Now, obviously, one of the very important steps next would be to apply for your postgraduate work permit. So as you can see on my screen, I'm a regulated consultant, doing it for more than 12 years. I specialize in student immigration issues. So today, it is my pleasure. I'm here to present a brief presentation about work permit. You have a lot of questions, so I'll be able to help you guys. So let's move forward. Now, if you see on the top, it says it is once in lifetime opportunity. So this is very, very important. You pay close attention because this may be your ticket to your PR down the road, right? If you do the right thing, you get work permit for 3 years, hopefully. That may be able to help you get PR. So that's why it's very, very important. Now, this is very common question I ask from students that can we apply PGWP multiple times? No. It is only how many times? One time in lifetime. Now, second condition is that you must have successfully graduated from your program. I have seen students, they are waiting for some retake courses. Then they don't have final grades. And they say, I cannot apply. No, you cannot. You must be graduated from school first, which hopefully you are today. Hopefully you are graduated. So one more time, congratulations. That is, and now you have 6 months. Once you receive your official transcripts, you have 6 months to apply. You don't have to rush. But obviously, if you want to continue working, you have 6 months, which is 180 days. The fourth one is very, very common. A lot of students ask me this question. They can run to do flag polling. How many of you flag polling? Anyone knows flag polling? Please, flag polling. What is that? Yeah, so you go to US border.
You have to cross to US border, get a rejection from there, and
Yeah.
then come back in Canada to get.
Okay, so you don't want to get rejection in Canada also, right?
So
That's the purpose I don't suggest that don't do flag polling.
you have a valid permit to enter Canada.
Yes, but I still recommend that do not do flag polling. It is risky. And CBSA, it is not their job to issue work permits. It is IRCC job. So always apply through your GCK online account, right? Send to IRCC. Please don't risk your future and go to the border and take a risk. It's up to the officer. They may not issue you. They may send you back. So it's a negative on your file. So I would suggest have patience. Please do not go to the border because there are surprises at the border. It's just full of surprises. You never know. I'm being citizen. I go to sometime borders. A lot of questions. So it's a surprise. So I don't want to take a risk. So my suggestion that please do not go. Apply through GCK account. Thank you, sir. So let's go one by one. This is a application form 5710. You can download from IRCC website. Make sure you get the latest version from IRCC website. Then you fill up this form. That is one form you have to apply for your PGWP. Next one, you must have your valid passport. Very, very important because the validity of your PGWP, it's up to the passport validity. So make sure your passport is valid when you are applying for your work permit. Very, very critical. You must apply for your work permit with valid study permit. Very, very important if you want to apply and want to continue working. Let's say if you apply for your PGWP with expired study permit, you cannot work. It's going to take about 3-4 months by the time you get work permit. So make sure your study permit is valid once you submit your application to IRCC. Otherwise, you won't be able to work for 4 months. You don't want to do that, right? You want to work. For that, make sure everybody, once you finish from this presentation, I request all of you pay attention to your documents. Your passport is valid for at least 3-4 years and your study permit is valid at least for 3-4 months because hopefully you get your transcripts next month. You'll be able to apply work permit. So make sure you apply with your valid study permit. Very, very important. And obviously you're going to get your final document from college hopefully next month and formal notice of graduation completion letter. That is also very important to apply. These two documents are very critical. Your final official transcripts, not the unofficial one. Students, please do not submit your work permit with unofficial documents. Send them complete official documents with completion letter if you want your work permit. And if you have a copy of diploma, if not, that's okay. That's not the mandatory requirements. but your official transcripts and your completion letter. It's very, very important. You have to pay obviously 255 RCIC fees online, that you will pay online. They may ask you a digital photo. So these is the common document checklist I'm sharing with you. It depends on case specific situation. Every student has a different situation maybe. And in that case, you can always contact me. I can help you. But this is a general, the document checklist. Once you go to your GCK account, they'll ask you this document, upload this. So you just have to follow the instructions. So these are some common questions I'm sharing with you because a lot of students, they ask me these questions. So I'm going to share with you. Number one question, what if I failed and retook some courses before graduation? That's okay. Sometimes, let's say you're in fourth term or third term, you may take one, let's say you fail one course, not the full semester, hopefully. So in that case, you have to retake that. So as long as you complete that retake course and then you graduate finally from the college, you meet the requirements, then it should be okay. Who can answer this question? Anyone? What if I already applied work permit in the past? Can I reapply? What do you think? So why not?
It's only one time.
One time. Thank you. I have a student from different college. He came to Canada from Turkey 10 years ago. Gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Clap. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So this student came to Sheridan College 10 years ago. Studied 2 years program, got work permit, and went back to Turkey. After 10 years, came back to study another college, and now he's asking me, can I apply for my PGWP? Can you apply? No. And he said, huh? He said, why not? I said, why not, sir? It's only one time. Oh, my agent never told me. Too little, too late. You cannot apply second time. You already applied 10 years ago, right? So IRCC is very strict. So this is a lifetime opportunity. Make sure you do a good job in submitting your application. Make sure. All right. This I think I already answered. Anyone want to volunteer? This is the third one. One person. So yeah, anyone. The third one.
Passport expiring before you apply PGWP, may not get the.
So what do you do in that case?
You should renew your passport.
First.
Passport validity and then.
There you go. You got it right.
Awesome. Yay.
So thank you, sir. Yeah. So this see, if you want PGWP for 3 years, make sure passport valid for at least 3 years. Otherwise, it will be only stick to the date of the passport expiry. Last one. Can I one more volunteer. Can I any volunteer?
Question.
Okay, please go ahead.
Now you cannot leave Canada by this year by.
Anyone? Please.
You cannot leave until we get our PGWP and we are stamped on the passport.
Next.
It's okay. Next try, guys.
You can leave the country, but you cannot enter.
And more. You already done. Please.
If I still have a valid stamp of temporary visit,
TRV. Yeah.
you can re-enter the Canada.
There you go. Thank you. So I'm going to explain that. So let's say I apply my work permit today, and my TRV sticker in the passport is still valid for 3-4 months. I can apply today, and I have a confirmation that I submit my application online. I can leave Canada. I don't suggest actually. I don't recommend unless we have to leave. So please don't leave. Wait for that. Get your work permit. But let's say if you have family emergency, you never know. So you're going back. How are you going to come back? Because your TRV has to be valid.
For you to get.
Okay. So we have one more, I guess. So the question is, yes, you can leave and you can come back as long as you have the TRV valid sticker. Any more question I think we have? Okay, yeah, this is very important. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, next. Yeah, this is very, very important because once you are applying for work permit, so any experience, guys, it's very important. Students, please pay attention. It's very, very important for you. Let's say once you submit your application for work permit and you are working and you want to say, okay, what happened to my PR down the road, let's say. So because PGWP takes about 4 months on average. So if you're working in that time, if that time is tier 0, 1, 2, 3, skill B job, even though you don't have work permit in hand, that experience will count towards your PR. So anyone want to explain this rule? One more, I have. Anyone want to explain this rule? They want to, Ashish, you want to try? Ladies, please try, stand up. Can you explain this, the first one? You guys understand the first one, the rule I explained? Anyone understand this? Okay, so you have to come here. Yeah, come. And then explain. Ladies, please. Please explain what do you understand of this first point? It's very, very important.
So previously there was a knock ABC, maybe now it's been changed to 0123, I guess.
Okay.
So if you have those the qualification or experience, job experience within Canada under these tiers, so your experience will be counted for PR.
Thank you very much. But my question is that let's say let's say you submit your work permit today, and tomorrow you are working in a company, software analyst, whatever, and that job is 0123 tier, and your work permit going to take about 4 months. So what happened to that 4 months period?
So you are in an implied status,
Yes.
and that experience will be counted later on.
There you go. It will be counted on. You earned it. Thank you. That was the reason. See, very, very important that yes, while you are working in this tier 1 level, during that implied status. Now, another question. Who will get implied status? Who will get implied status while you're doing work permit? So what is the main condition if you want your experience to be counted? Or it has to be legally allowed to work in Canada once you submit your file. Your study permit has to be valid. Make sure study permits valid. You cannot have experience counted, or it's legal if you apply work permit with expired study permit. You cannot. Please make sure study permit is valid. Last one. Anyone can volunteer? Read the slide for me. Sir, what do you think? The first one. पढ़ो भाजी क्यों हो डर क्यों रहे हो? खिंचो जरा पढ़ो क्या लिखा हुआ है? This is a very common question. What do you think? Can you volunteer, sir? The last question. What do you think? What do you understand? Any other volunteer? हाँ बोले volunteer करें कोई? You can read the last point. Yes. Okay. So you understand what I say. The last one. What it says. The last one.
I think that what can be counted as per identity.
Okay. Anyone else?
It's not counted because it's part of your studies. So
Thank you. It is part of your studies. Oh, I don't have. Okay. One more. That's okay. So thank you. Yeah. While you are studying, see, since you are not graduated yet, your co placement or field placement is part of study. So it can't be counted towards your work experience. It's a work experience, but you won't get benefit for PR. The PR only once you apply for your work permit with the valid study permit. Then if it is tier 0123, that work experience will count. That's the last one. Okay, this is the bundle promotion price for Loyalist students. We have a lot of experience. So if any one of you interested, we're gonna offer a discounted price for student for $100 plus the IRCC fees. So 255 plus 100. If you can do by yourself, DIY, most welcome. But if you need our help, we can always help you to make sure application is done properly, right? You don't want to take a chance and a risk. So we're giving discount $100, very cheap. If any one of you interested, you can always contact me. You can take the photo of this and you can contact me after once you receive your documents, I think. And this is my contact information. One more time, thank you students for listening to me, giving me time, and it's my pleasure on behalf of Loyalist College in Toronto. All the best for your future. Thank you.